the wildest wedding I ever went to.
You want me to handle this, don't you?
Yes. Now is not the time to make amends. Now let's get out of here before a lynching party starts.
You're right. You're not going anywhere, Jake.
I heard what you said to Victoria.
Yeah, well, those words were meant for
What kind
Vicky.
of game are you playing? You go behind my back and you tell my wife that you love her.
Well, that's the truth. I'm not going to apologize for it or take any of it back, Grant.
I won't let you come between Victoria and me.
Oh, what are you going to do, Grant, to stop me? You going to pass a bill? I don't think so. We love each other.
You had your chance. She turned to me. She loves me
No,
now.
she cares for you. She never loved you, and I think we both know
She
that.
will love me. I make her life exciting and meaningful.
No, you don't. What you give her, Grant, is a dog and pony show. She's miserable, and if you loved her, you would see that.
What I see is you trying to ruin my marriage.
I will do anything or say anything to give Vicky a reason to live, to give her a knowledge that...
Gentlemen,
Doctor, how is she?
she's out of the coma, but her vital signs are still very weak.
Is she still in danger?
Complications could arise. She's had a significant loss of blood as well as a severe emotional and physical trauma.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
Are you? You know, I'm not sure either of you realize how fragile she really is. I can see there are unresolved issues in her personal life.
I assure you that's only temporary.
Well,
Doctor.
temporary or not, it is threatening her recovery. Your problems are none of my business. But as her physician, I demand you put aside your arguments and think of her welfare.
Well, I want what's best for Vicky. What about you, Grant?
How the hell can you even ask that?
Mrs. Harrison is awake, and she is very concerned about the people she loves.
I want to see her.
One family member, very briefly. I do not want her upset again.
That won't happen anymore. Take me to see my wife, Doctor. How are you feeling?
Like the horse kicked me. Stephen?
He's on his way here with your mother right now.
That's right.
Fine.
He wasn't hurt in the cave?
No.
What about Ian?
Ian slipped away before the police realized who he was. You don't remember anything that happened, do you?
Trying.
No, it's all right. It'll all come back to you. Right now, you need to concentrate on getting better.
I'm so tired.
I'll bet. I'm not going to stay long. Marlene and Bridget are right outside. They said their love.
I want to see them.
No. Right now, doctor says too much excitement.
I don't care what the doctor says. I want to see them.
Now, wait a minute. You have to follow doctor's orders, you understand? Or else. You're my whole world, Victoria. You don't know what I would have done without you.
Hey, honey, sit down and take a few deep breaths.
I can't believe what I just did.
Yeah, neither can anyone else. I will never forget that look on Jake's face.
I had to do it, Amanda.
Yeah, I can see that. Honey, why did you wait so long? I mean, last night must have been hell.
It was the worst night of my life.
You should have told me about this the minute you came home. I mean, you didn't have to go through this in public or ask for anyone's forgiveness.
That's the whole point, Amanda. I had to. I had to show Jake that he couldn't make a fool of me. That he couldn't use me to get control over my family.
Here, have some water. Try to relax. Everything's gonna be fine, okay? Good. Listen, nobody's left yet.
I can't stay here. Jake's gonna come looking for me. I don't want to see him. I can't see him. We gotta get out of here.
All right, so we're gonna get out of here right now, okay? Come on. We won't let him hurt you. Let's go.
You pushed Paulina too far. You couldn't help yourself.
This isn't over, Rachel.
Oh, I think it sounded pretty over to me. Have you given even a thought to the pain you've caused, Paulina, and the people who work at Cory?
I'm going to see that you're both arrested.
On what grounds?
I assure you that nothing illegal has been done. People buy and sell stock every day. It's business.
Your business is revenge. It oozes out of you.
Of course it is. They've both had a vendetta against this family for years.
With good reason. And you, Iris, are in no position to be morally superior. You tried to take over your own father's company.
Oh, so you admit that that's what you've been doing?
I merely saw a profitable opening. The takeover exists in your paranoid imagination.
No, it doesn't, Spencer, and don't you dare take me for a fool. You escalated that trucker strike as well.
I didn't have to. You ladies bungled that along with everything else.
You're nothing but a puppet in a designer suit, and Spencer's pulling your strings. You've gotten so tangled up in greed, you let him get away with it?
Jake, what is your problem, man?
Why don't you ask your mother? She loves to list him.
You know, everybody's so sick of hearing how the world is so against you, Jake. Maybe if you stop feeling sorry for yourself, you'd figure out how many breaks you've really had.
I want to see them both in jail.
Well, that's not likely.
I can't believe those two haven't done something illegal.
This was a masterful scheme. Spencer covered every move he made. He couldn't own the stock personally, and he can't hold a corporate office because of his record. He had to have a front man.
And Jake was it.
And they used Paulina as their cheerleader. There is one good thing.
Yeah, she's not going to marry him.
No. We know the enemy now. And with everything out in the open, it's obvious that their campaign to discredit you is nothing but a smear.
Paulina was counting on that. That's why she put herself through this humiliation.
But the only thing people will remember is her courage. It's time for the good guys to win a few.
Frankie's right. I'm gonna go galvanize the troops.
You can't stop, can you, Uncle Spencer?
Kelsey.
You know, when Ryan and Grant cut you out of their lives, I actually felt sorry for you. But now I understand why they hate you so much. All you care about is your own ambition and controlling people's lives.
You can't condemn me on Paulina's word.
Well, it's a lot better than yours.
Oh, Kelsey, please. You're the only family I have left.
Whose fault is that?
Guess she loves you not.
Oh, shut up, Kevin.
So much for the wedding of the century.
Yeah, well, you never even came this close, did you?
You know, Jake, you had a chance at something, someone great in your life, and you blew it. Just like you do every time.
Paulina went off the deep end. She doesn't know the whole truth.
My guess is she never will if you're the one telling it.
Wait until I talk to her alone, Kevin. Away from her family, then I can tell her everything.
Don't count on it.
Well, Jake?
I'm leaving, Rachel.
Oh, I don't think so. You really think I'm going to let you get away that easily? Oh, you really had me going, Jake. Your vows were quite compelling.
I meant every word.
You actually had me seeing you through Paulina's eyes. I bought the notion you could change. But it turns out you only get worse.
You can stop passing judgment on me, Rachel, because I'm not listening to you.
Well, you better listen. Because what you've tried to steal from this family is priceless.
I was trading stock. You lived with it.
I'm not talking about stock, Jake. What you tried to do to my company was despicable. But what you have done to Paulina, that's far worse.
I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Understand what, Jake? An idiot could understand what you've done. Paulina gave you her heart and her hope. She believed in you again and again and again. She believed the love she had for you would redeem you. And what did you give her in return, Jake?
I was going to
Nothing
give
but
Paulina
lies.
everything she ever dreamed about, and I'm still going to do it because you haven't beat me yet, Rachel.
The fight for Cory, Jake, has just begun, and you have already lost.
Well, we will see, won't we?
You've lost Paulina. The Paulina you fell in love with is gone, Jake. You've lost her forever.
This is great. What can we do now? Can Jake and Spencer swing the vote at the stockholders meeting?
It's possible. The margin is that narrow.
So what can we do?
I'm going to check with the SEC. If Spencer has involved himself directly in this takeover attempt, we can put him behind bars.
Well, I don't think he's that stupid. I'm sure he's covered all his bases.
We still have an edge.
And what's that?
Cory's record is a lot more solid than Spencer's, which is what I want you to work with. We have to contact all the stockholders, get as many of them as we can to attend the meeting next week. The more real people we have supporting Rachel there, the stronger we'll be.
Yeah. I'm gonna go over to the studio and make this the lead story on KBAY's Evening News.
I'm coming with you.
No,
I
you're
can
not.
help.
No, you're not. You haven't gotten any sleep since we left Banff yesterday. You go home.
I can't sleep through a good battle with Spencer Harrison.
Come on.
See you.
See ya.
I've got to hand it to you. You have vibes. You don't fool around.
I knew something was wrong.
I'm going to have to put you on salary.
Yeah, I just wonder if this was it.
Honey, this had to have been it.
Hey, you're still here.
Yeah.
Jeez, wasn't that a bummer? As if I needed anything else to be said to make me think that marriage is the pits.
You don't ever want to get married?
No, is your brain disconnected? Married people are so unhappy. They just get into fights to stop being bored. I think life should be full of serious, meaningful relationships, don't you?
No.
You don't?
Look, I want to go over and see how Paulina's doing. I'm worried about her, so I'm going to go to the cars. I want to be by her side, okay?
Okay, great. Can I get a hitch with you? This
Sure.
place is freaking me out.
Come on.